Hello, Illyrium farming tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM The Long War with me, BlueAnkylo. We're firmly entrenched in our gathering up Illyrium from large landed transports phase of the mission, or of the game, and today's another one of those, although, as you've probably noticed lately, I'm skipping through them fairly quick, so you don't have to spend 2 episodes per large landed anymore like we used to when they were new and exciting. So anyway, I decided, based on the hyperwave relay of mostly sectoids, mutons, and seekers, and drones and stuff, I'm going to be taking no Master Sergeants this time, so everyone can get experience. That's nice. And we've got some mid-range troopers. We've also had a lot of missions with not a lot of time passing, so a lot of people are fatigued. That is always the risk. Anyway, Enderman is running the squad today. One mech, because the other mech is currently being upgraded, the other suit. So we've got our Guardian, is one of my more favorite kinds of mechs lately. And Flames plus Mist. There's not a lot of mech, there should be some cyber discs, but they're not that bad. We've got Darkshade for our medic. We've got Monkey Mark for our scout. He's one of our aggressive scouts rather than our good battle scanner scouts like I'd prefer perhaps nowadays. Connor Davies gets to fill in for engineering because we're a little bit low on engineers. Similarly, Surfius is filling in as a Rocketeer. As I said, I'm kind of running low on Gunner Sergeants right now, and I don't want to bring the Master Sergeants. We've got V-Graph for our Sniper, lots of damage, no snapshot or disabling shot unfortunately, also pretty nice skills. Cookie Dynamics is our Gunner. I'm really short on Gunners actually, so at least I wanted to make sure I had one person with heat ammo, so that when we inevitably run into a cyber disc, someone can kill it. And Cookie Dynamics, that's your job. So there's our squad. Let's get to it. I'm not exactly meaning to rush these anymore. If you feel like I'm rushing the missions, I'm sorry that it feels that way. I just, I feel like it's taken too long. So I'm trying to go a little bit quicker, but still show off the exciting parts. I assume by now you guys are pretty much confident that I can take out a bunch of drones and sectoids. Like, seriously. Unless I'm bringing like a rookie squad, maybe. Then it might be a little bit more interesting. Alright, so we land. Which side of the UFO do we land on? The front or the side? The side. Alright. No aliens in sight. What I tend to do is I'll just line up in front of this log and right here, spend a couple turns to see if any patrols hit us, and then we'll move up probably to here, clear out one end of the UFO, and then work our way through the middle. And you can join in at whatever point I join in, and if I get ambushed by 13 cyber discs and suddenly there's Muton elites, then I'll start recording again. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I just want to check in with you guys. Our first pod is Elite Exalt and a couple sectoids, which weren't on the list, so I think the hyperwave beacon has lied to us. I also am pretty sure I've heard either a mechtoid or a sectopod on the alien activity phase, so there may be some excitement to come. This one shouldn't be too bad, although it is a little disappointing that they showed up. Also, I forgot to mention, although my scout does not have battle scanners, it turns out that I was super genius by accident, and our engineer has battle scanners, so that's pretty cool. I don't expect us to be using any resources for this, though. Let's start with Enderman here. Good kill. And you can take your second shot, 61. The nice thing about this is I don't have anyone that's already max rank, so, I don't have to worry about, focusing to get experience. I can just get the kills with anybody and it's all good. My sniper? Oh, 96% on that guy. Might as well take that. Nice! There's probably like 1 or 2 more hidden somewhere back there. Wow, 26%. Oh, he's got tactical sense. Alright. It's amazing how much better our Rocketeer with the carbine... Oh, I steadied! That's why that's so much better. Okay, well, there you go. I forgot about that. I'm gonna say, the medic gets 26%, and that guy gets Much, much better. But yeah, I haven't used a battle scanner or anything yet. I was just very, very slowly making my way up to there. I was thinking about using Monkey Mark to scout, but he didn't have it. So you guys listen. That's a cyber disc. Stompy is either a mechtoid or a sectopod. But I also thought I heard the sort of buzz that it's kind of a weird like screaming beam buzz kind of sound. I don't know how to do it. That kind of makes it sound like a sectopod is scanning. I believe that's their scan. I think I heard that too. Anyway, this kind of stuff you guys don't need to see. I'm just warning you that there may be more interesting enemies that I might pop in on. Okay, I might as well record some of this mission. So, I just was scouting along with my scout, and I managed to pop 2 pods again, which, they were both sort of grouped up together, so it's not all my fault. Anyway, looks like there was a group of mutons and a group of... I don't know how they split up, but there's a mechtoid with the sectoid commander and a couple outsiders. We'll be pulling our, scout back and drawing them to us. I'm not in the greatest position for this, to be honest. So far you haven't really missed a whole lot. We were somewhere back here when we left off. I killed a couple exalt, blah blah blah. Very slowly made our way in here. I think there was a cyber disc with a bunch of seekers and a couple drones. Very, very easy. Moved forward up to this door where we got some mutons and a couple thin men. In fact, a thin man wasn't on the list and neither was a mechtoid. So we're already running into enemies. Like, I think the hyperwave relay was wrong. But there's like a single thin man, 1 mechtoid, a couple more mutons. It's kind of like the same sort of weird group as this actually, somehow. So anyway, we need to get ourselves into better positions here. It's low ground, but at least it's full cover. So let's move Connor over here. Oh yeah, and Connor is seeing aliens again, yeah. He does have that battle scanner, I keep forgetting about it. I could have used that, that would have been better, but I didn't know, I didn't get any sound pings, so I had no idea how close I was to the aliens, and with only 2 battle scanners, it's not like you can use them everywhere. It's only a couple times. We really want to get our mech a lot closer. We've had quite a few sort of Overwatch standoffs where the mech and a couple other people just stand on Overwatch. Like, you haven't really missed a whole lot of excitement. It's been rather slow. We've also had a couple Seekers stay hidden. So I spent a few turns just chasing around Seekers trying to get them to show up, which is always exciting. Our medic... How far back can our scout get? Pretty far. I mean, this spot counts as full cover from those, but, you know, it's pretty easily flanked. Now, I could move here. This isn't horrible. I think what I'll do is I'll hide here.
Okay.
Of course, the mech gets automatic lightning... Automatic overwatch, and that's always a bit of a pain. Okay, Darkshade, mech. Infantry is going to move where Darkshade is. Medic is gonna... It's got Opportunist. It's not a bad idea to keep you on Overwatch. I don't want you too far forward, but we'll keep you back here helping guard the troops. We're gonna move Enderman up a little bit. I know it's only half cover, but
on Overwatch
should be okay. And then Cookie. How do I want to do this? I would like to use a rocket if I could get a good one. Probably need to keep the high ground for the rocket. Why don't we dash Cookie over to... You know, this will be fine. I think this is as good a spot as to get line of sight as we'll be able to get. So there you go. Let's see how it goes. I still hear a cyber disc. So, I mean, I've dealt with like 4 pods. This is 2 more pods. We must be getting close to the end. This is probably the command pod, so I bet you wherever the cyber disc is, it'll be coming over pretty soon. Great shot there, engineer. Always love it when you miss those shots. Hopefully you don't die in return. Another outsider takes a shot at our medic. Might have been a little bit lucky there. I really don't know what the odds are these days. I know the aliens keep getting better aim as the game goes on. I just don't know exactly the numbers. We're gonna... yeah, we're definitely gonna side panic this guy. Then we don't have to worry about him so much. He did hunker down, which makes it hard to shoot. Maybe I should have saved the panic for last. Let's let the sniper take a shot here. I'm probably not going to be moving forward much, so... if I could just deal with these two outsiders, I'd say this was a decent turn. Well, I guess you could just mind fray him. Sure. Could have mind frayed him first. Could still flush him, or could have still flushed him. But I do like getting that psionic experience. I know I've talked about it a few times, but it's still not a bad idea. 30%, hey? Don't suppose you could get like a magic grenade. Well, could have destroyed his cover, possibly. Let's move our mech a little bit closer. I think because he's got Sentinel and Opportunist, it's better use of Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
This guy's panicked. I can't see anybody really close by. Could theoretically take the high ground with our scout. Nah, there's probably some Overwatches we have to draw out. Let's just have a look. Oh boy. So everything's back there. Sure would be great if we had a Javelin rocket launcher right now. I think if we can get Surfius a promotion, he'll be able to take Javelin rockets. Because that would be pretty awesome from super long range like that. Maybe I should have used the sniper for that. Anyway, I think Monkey Mark saw enough to just take cover. And I think we just... do we take the low odds to kill this guy? 30%? 1 in 3, basically. Sure. Lucky shot. Can't count on those for anything, but it's okay. Alright. So we disabled one, killed another. It was an okay turn. There's still, like, quite a few mutons, a mechtoid. Let's see what these guys do. Covering fire, very good. Never mind. Nice try, mech. So we got a covering fire off of an ability this time rather than just a shot. Now, this is interesting. Trying to figure out like which one of these is the mechtoid and which one of these... I think the one back here is the commander. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to say. You know what? I mean, Connor, you did get a lucky kill last time, but I think it's time for us to throw a battle scanner way back here so we can see what's going on without risking anyone's life. I can make an informed decision from this. Yeah, lots of opportunists, like I was thinking, and lots of outsiders right by our scout. So we're probably gonna... Are these all... Yeah, outsider. That's the sectoid commander, which means the mechtoid is over there somewhere. Oh, this is dangerous, but I could probably flamethrower all of them. I think from above you can shoot down like that. Now we would be drawing 1, 2, 3 Overwatches, or we could let Monkey Mark try to draw them out ahead of time. It's kind of interesting. What about our sniper? If we got lucky, we could turn off one of the Overwatches. 71% chance. Take it. Oh, good. Alright, I'm much less worried about 2. We can still hit that guy, maybe. Now, I could actually get a rocket in there. And it wouldn't hurt, because it's a shredder rocket, it actually won't hurt our scout because he's in cover from that angle. And then the flamethrower should almost guaranteed kill them. I figure we might as well put the rocket here to good use, right? This is going to put our mech in a dangerous position, though. But I think that's too awesome to not try. Let's stand like right here. I hope this works. Should only have to draw out 2 overwatches, as far as I could tell. Of course, you got hit on the first one, but it's only 4 damage. I might use the medic to throw some smoke on the mech. Or only 1 overwatch. That's beautiful. So can it work? Oh man, I can actually hit 5? I mean, it's hard to tell. But that looks pretty good. It's not going to be able to hit that guy over there. But if it does hit all 5 like that... Oh, it's great. Let's do it. Beautiful! And that guy. So that's a... I don't even know. What's one more than quadruple? Quintuple kill? Quintuple kill. You should get a promotion out of that one. Jeesh. Okay. Well, now we've got a Mechtoid and a Muton. 2 Mutons. And that's probably it. We just demolished them. We could try to mind fray one of them.
I'm on it, Commander.
Well, we might be able to kill that guy. Let's see. I think Enderman is safe enough to move up. And not steady weapon. Take your 54. That's pretty bad, but maybe? Come on, Enderman. Dang it. I should have, I don't know what I should have. Should have, woulda, coulda. Probably safe here, to be honest. I want to get the gunner in position to hit the mech. I think, Cookie, you'll be relatively safe up here. Our medic. Okay, we're almost out, so we probably aren't going to be able to kill that guy. Let's move Dark Shade up to here. Probably use our smoke. Although I don't think we're in a huge amount of risk. You could take a really bad shot. Or you could make sure... I think I'd rather get the mech in the smoke, although this might put Enderman at risk because he might be the weakest target right now. But I'm going to try to mind fray the closest Mutons. Probably the only one that could possibly see Enderman. We could have flushed him out, but I don't... I mean, we would have had to flush him, hope that he went somewhere good, and then use one of our other turns to try to kill him. I think this was a decent choice. I think the flamethrower was the genius one, but... The mech chose to double move, so that's its death. This Muton has been frayed. He moves, just overwatches. I'm assuming this is the final one, although I know there's one more pod with a cyber disc at least. But I think we're making really good work here. Get our sniper. You can see the mech. You can see the Muton. You can see everything. Unfortunately, I was incorrect. Cookie could not get a vision from there. I haven't been using a lot of grenades lately. Actually, no. You take this shot, not because I want you to hit him or kill him, but because I want you to apply holo targeting. Just to make it a little bit easier to take out the mech. He does absorb quite a lot. And then I think... Yeah, we'll have Enderman take a double shot. See how much damage we can do without heat ammo. It's always the trick, right? When you've got no heat ammo, sometimes you just barely do any damage. We'll keep Dark Shade in the smoke for now. Oh, I was really hoping you could get the kill there, buddy. I guess I could have used another rocket. In fact, I probably should have. I've got so many rockets spare right now. Yeah, why not? This should finish it off for sure. We're very near to the end of the mission. I could have just used a rocket there. I'm kind of annoyed that it's scattered to the right, so we didn't hit the Muton, but oh well, I'll get over it. Let's take our sniper shot at this guy. Sniper missed at 71. That's fine. You know, I could have flushed him first.
Come on out in the open.
So, Paul has taken a little bit of damage, but I think I'm okay with him drawing the overwatches here. He'll probably be in the smoke. Or not. Or I just clicked perfectly and there was no overwatch at all. Except for the covering fire. Oh, we're all good. It's all good. I thought I'd been super clever there by dodging the overwatch. But it worked out. It worked out in the long run. I should have flushed that guy. And then use the sniper shot. The sniper would have been able to probably flank him. Well, I don't know if that... I think he's only in cover from that angle. Anyway, Cookie, you can move up a little bit closer. You never know. Maybe you'll get vision eventually. There you go. I think we have to give the shot to Cookie if we can, because I've been having a really hard time getting him into a good viewing angle. Okay, this Muton is not having a good time. It knows its time is up. And of course, Cookie can no longer see it. Alright, Monkey Mark. This looks like it's your kill.
Aye, aye, Commander.
After all. You flushed him, now... I guess you already flushed him, so you don't need to do it again.
Confirmed.
Alright, well that covers, you know, the majority of the interesting aliens. I assume there's still a cyber disk pod out there, because I can keep hearing it. I'm also pretty sure this was the command pod. So if we wait around, it should come for us? I think.
Commander.
Although I'm unlikely to want to do that on camera.
Headed there now.
Let's double check the fact that it's not like right about to attack us from the flank.
Let's do this.
Connor, we'll get you back up there on the UFO. I think I'll wait like one turn. One more end of turn.
I'm ready.
And if it doesn't show up, then I will I'll cut it. I'll cut the video until we find it. Not a great spot for Cookie. Maybe you should have put him on top in that spot there. Alright, I'll see you guys back once I find the final pod, assuming it's just one. Alright, we found him. So he was hiding on the other side of the bridge. I think, for whatever reason, the AL got confused. It was like stuck right against the wall. I think it was supposed to be moving towards us after we killed the commander of the UFO, but it was just being dumb and you couldn't figure it out, so... That's my suspicion, anyway. So, what do we do with it? We should be okay. It's a bunch of drones and one cyber disk. I don't think we're in too much trouble. There's a bunch of drones right off the edge of the wall here. I doubt we're going to be able to get a good rocket, unfortunately. Well... I don't know what the odds are. I don't know how far it's able to move, but... With the 15% scatter, I think it's a reasonable chance. And it actually spread in the good direction rather than the bad direction, so that was the perfect rocket. Alright, so this should go down real quick. Or it could absorb most of the damage. Does this thing have, like, absorption fields or something? It doesn't even have... It has damage control. That's all it happened. It took -2 damage on that attack. That's fine. Enderman. Enderman. Another 4 absorption. That's annoying. Ah, this is our... Yeah, Cookie. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Just don't miss. Come on, Cookie. There you go. You got a heat ammo kill. Tons of damage. And I'm almost positive that's the last enemy. Well, okay. Other than probably like a drone. That's right there. Darkshade, you can go deal with the drone.
That location.
It's not a drone! Where did the muton come from? Since when does a muton come with a cyber disc? Oh, he was wounded. It ran away. I didn't even notice that. Oh, well, Darkshade, you're fine. Totally destroyed him.
X-ray neutralized.
And there's still more? What is going on? I must not have been paying very good attention. I was sure that was it. I keep coming back to the recording to show you the ending, and
I'm on it.
not working. Now, Connor just sees nothing. He sees ghosts. I really have no idea where the last alien will be.
Got it covered.
Maybe it's like a seeker that's cloaked or something?
Watch the flanks.
I didn't see any seekers, but hopefully that's the last alien.
Everything by the
That was the last alien. Alright. Wow, I'm prophetic today. Alright, well, that's another large capture. Managed to show you guys, you know, half of it, give or take. No level ups. Cookie, when did you take damage? I don't even remember. Sorry about that, though. You must have taken a shot somewhere. No level ups. It's okay. Sectoids, Thin Man. I will say, at least there was no sectopods. But it's interesting how the hyperwave relay was not correct. I think it only shows 7 types, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus there was also Exalt, that's 8. So there was at least 8 types of aliens, so maybe Thin Men just didn't show up, or Mechtoids? I can't remember what they all were. Oh, Outsider, that would have been 9, so there's 9 types of aliens. Yeah, something like that. It can only show you 7, and if there's 9 or 10 types, then they're mystery. Oh, right, first off, engineering. Well, let's let our Titan armor finish first, because we're almost there. No. I mean, I've got a lot of alien carbines, but just no. Just on principle.
Contact detected.
Could I just finish my armor, please? We're not gonna be able to shoot it down.
Commander, the Council isn't going to be happy about this.
I don't care about the
We need to
Council.
protect
I
our
just want to finish my
satellites, or we're
Titan
going to
armor.
lose coverage.
Is this too much to ask
Commander,
for?
we're tracking
I
several
think we've
reported
had
abductions
5
via the
missions in
holocron.
the last
I've got the coordinates
like
locked
week.
in.
How is our barracks even looking? Fatigued. Quite a lot of fatigued. We've got a couple injuries. That's my fault, of course. It's always my fault. Well, all right. One more mission. Let me
in the armory.
pause, put a cut in the video, and pick out a squad for an abduction mission. It's only heavy, so it goes light, moderate, heavy, swarming, so it's not quite the worst. But sometimes, I mean, we don't know what we're coming against. There could be ethereals, there could be muton elites, there could be sectopods, who knows. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a sectopod in abduction mission, but, you know, never know for sure. I'll be back in a minute, and hopefully we can finish our our armor this episode. Alright, we picked out a team. Again, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is more squaddies that aren't used to coming on missions get to come along. The bad news is I'm kind of running low of high-ranking soldiers. We're down to sergeants, and I'd like to be bringing higher than sergeants. Now, I have a fair number of spare master sergeants, but I think we're safe enough that I don't need to bring the master sergeants unless it's an emergency. I'll keep actually giving experience to people who can use it. So we've got a captain, Captain Dogbjorner, who's double tap Ranger Gunner, which, you know, it's lots of damage. It's just not heat ammo, unfortunately. We've got Alpha the Mage, who's, you know, infantry. One of my non-officer infantry, might as well. It's actually my only psionic infantry, I believe. We've got Hen Hen, who's working their way up to 3rd tier psionics, if I can do it. We got Josh Foster. He's my lowest ranking mech, so once he gets a promotion, he can tie up with most of them that are gunnery sergeants, finally. I don't know why the Pathfinder. I think maybe you must have been injured for a long time, because usually I bring the mechs pretty evenly, except for the Archer. We got Hank Flanagan, one of the battle scanner smoke and mirror scouts, so we've got a couple flashbangs and some battle scanners and stuff. We've got Broer, who's kind of our reserve anti-mech. I don't have a lot of heat ammo on this mission, but usually you don't run into a lot on an abduction mission. So I'm hoping that works out. We've got an Assault. Lucky Assault. This is low-level Assault, because I don't have very many right now. Well, I've got a lot at Corporal and Lance Corporal, very few at Sergeant Plus. So we'll see how that works. And we do have a sniper at least. Mind-fraying sniper should be fun. So let's get to it. I'm not sure how much of this mission I will show. We've already been half an hour in the episode, and I'd like to finish this and have enough time to at least finish our armor. Get a little bit of more than a single day passed in campaign time, if possible.
We'll
see how I feel.
In Mexico for this mission.
Might show you the first turn, because that's the most important on these mystery episodes.
We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Car lot. I sure do not miss the Exalt missions. That's one thing I'm worried about, is that when if I restart the campaign on the side for fun or for live streaming or whatever, I'm gonna be so mad with Exalt. I've been enjoying not having to deal with them for a long time now.
Solid copy, Big Sky.
Well, at least we can't see anything off the first move. So I think Hank is our scout. As our scout, well, I never know where to move on this map, because it's either backwards into the corner, which makes the episode take longer, or forward into death, which risks everyone's life. There's not a lot of middle-ish safe ground. Like, it's reasonable that we'll find some aliens over there. So I guess, didn't find them yet. Toss a battle scanner that way. And this will give us a reasonable idea for one direction. So, for whatever reason, there's no aliens there today. Usually I see them on that spot. That means what? It's unlikely they're in the garage. They're probably to the left then, right? Right then, left? So we'll put a mech kind of in the middle, so I can put a couple soldiers. Yeah, I'm willing to go this far, because I can put a person in full cover there. Assuming they've got the mobility. Or we could find nothing. Okay, well, the game decides to be nice to us, and there are no, there's no aliens close to us.
I'm on the move.
So, you might as well, thank your lucky stars. I'm not going to move that far up, but, let's see. Sniper is black. We'll put you there for now. We'll put dog. You know, this might have been a better spot for the sniper, then I could put the gunner there. I think the sniper probably has low profile. They generally do. But whatever, that's what you get.
That's affirmative.
Afirmativo.
Got it covered.
We got some rockets. Should be safe here thanks to the battle scanner.
Overwatch. Aye aye.
And then our assaults, well, you know, whatever. We don't really need cover now because we're not going to pop any aliens, so. And you can just hunker. Alright, hopefully something patrols towards us. Here, Mechtoid. Well, we're going to scout around this corner and you can run away if it's horrible. It's not that bad. One Mechtoid, couple Sectoids, could be way worse. Oh, it's slightly worse. What a sneaky spot, wow. How would I ever have found those guys? Like, if they're on stationary, not patrol, I could have just gone all the way around the entire map never finding them until you got back. Like, it would have just taken forever. Wow. I think we're just going to pull Josh back, and we'll set up a line of defense back here, if I can. So, the sniper, medic, assault. I'm going to put the assault closer. He's probably just going to hunker down, though, to be honest. Or mind fray. Nah, you can't mind fray those guys. Alright, let's get our gunner. I think I like this spot for the gunner. If the mech comes around, the mechtoid comes around around the corner, we'll have a good shot. Let's get our rockets into a good spot. Our sniper could go to the roof. It's relatively safe on the roof. I don't know if you'll have the greatest angle from here, but I'll try. You can see him, and you did have low profile. That's good. You don't have snapshot, though. I think we just steady weapon for next turn. That just frees it up a little bit for the rest of the team, so I can put someone there. Like, I think this is a good spot for Alpha.
Roger that. Scanning.
And the medic might just stay here, because it's possible something will come through that doorway.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And that leaves Hank, who's got crazy good mobility. We'll move him up here. He might be able to get in close and flank next turn or something. Plus, he can help guard this doorway again.
Overwatch.
And then, Josh, we're just going to pull you back around the corner. Another option other than the assault for them to shoot at. The assault should be very difficult to hit, thanks to hunker down. Alright, there's the mech. Managed to do 11 damage on Overwatch, which isn't bad.
That is not good.
That's pretty good. Another shot, rapid reactions. So we've done, 18 damage on Overwatch. That's amazing. And I think this guy double moved and walked through a wall. That's interesting. Where the heck did it go? The mechtoid has phased out of his existence. Are you mind shielding somebody? Oh, that's great. Pretty sure there's a few outsiders, but I don't know where they're going to go on one move and shoot. Like, they're just going to have to dash or something. Or they got good mobility, never mind. That stings. 7 damage, no reduction, but it could be worse. So, where did the mechtoid go? It's like right there. Why we can't see it, nobody knows. I don't know. I think Alpha with 2 shots. Yeah, you might as well take them here. No, we might as well just kill him in one hit. Thank you!
See you in hell.
And do we take the 51? I'm not sure. Oh, I could check the sniper. You've got a really good shot on the commander. This would remove a mine shield, which is nice. If we can finish him, anyway. To be honest, we might just move Josh here, because I think there's going to be 1 or 2 outsiders right there. And I think that's just a normal sectoid, so we're just going to stand here and kill them all with the flames. Flames of vengeance. Yeah, see? See? I knew it! Now you're all dead. Well, nearly dead. And it did kill that guy, so that was still a really good move. Gotta love flamethrowers, right? Okay, now to kill the mech, it doesn't have a lot of HP. I suppose if I'd stood our mech 1 tile back and just run to here, then I could put Daniel Yap here. If I'd known for sure about the close encounters, he could have stood here and taken 2 shots to finish them. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. I could kill one of them still with a running gun, but that's it. Well, we might as well focus on the mech first, the mechtoid. I don't think he's got Overwatch, but yeah, I just want to double check with our scout. If you could kill him, good deal. Wasn't sure if that would be enough, but that was just barely. And we didn't like that wall anyway, right? Alright, Alpha, you can reload. Daniel. We're gonna run and gun you way back here, because this is about as safe as I can put you, just in case there's more stuff. I don't think there's anything but sectoids over there, if there is anything, but this is like safety first, basically. I also probably could have used a pistol to do that, to save some ammo, but, you know, whatever. I think we're okay. Now this sectoid, we'll just take the 61. It's okay. I think we got one more shot with our medic before we totally give up on him. Or we could try to panic, maybe, but 51 to probably kill, or 63 to panic. Why don't we try the panic? Nice! That's a little bit of psionic experience for Hen Hen. What have we got? Please don't crash because I panicked a sectoid. Don't do it. Don't do it, game. Look, I want to be able to use my abilities. You can't stop me from using my abilities like this. Okay. It just had a little pause. That's why you don't reload immediately when it looks like it's frozen. You just wait it out. Sometimes it fixes it. Alright, this will be a close encounter shot. Perhaps the argument could have been made that I should have used Mind Fray there. Now, right, I used a flamethrower. This truck is going to explode. I learned this many, many episodes ago. But I never learned that Daniel Yap would stand on the fence instead of stand in cover. Because I wanted him to reload, but instead he decided to stand on top of the fence in the open. Yap, you've got some special abilities, my friend, that I did not know about. Okay, that was fun. Dog, you haven't killed anything today, so here's your chance. There you go. Alright. There's nothing else. I don't think there's anything else activated. Do a little bit of reloading. Not going to move forward. We're just going to be patient.
Moving to Overwatch.
Probably could heal up our mech if I really wanted to be proactive. One use of the med kit wouldn't hurt. Just wanted to make sure there was no sectoids over there first. Something burned down or blew up. Or both. That blew up. Maybe the wall burned down or something. See, I knew moving Yap was a good idea. I just didn't realize he was going to have such a difficult time with it. I suppose it would be nice to get a little bit of meld. Flanagan will be able to get it next turn, assuming it's still available.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Hen Hen should heal our mech. Really, I mean, it's only fair. I like to use the mechs to draw out fire, so we've killed 2 pods so far.
Move into position.
There's probably, you know, I'm sure some of you guys, maybe some of you guys or some of the pros out there, they might know exactly how many pods you get on the various forms of abduction missions. Like, this was a heavy mission. Does that mean there's 4? Like, let's just, you know, this is not the right number, but let's just say perhaps light is 2 pods, moderate is 3, heavy is 4, and swarming is 5. You know, possibly. With no evidence to back that up whatsoever. That's like my guess. Or instead of number of pods, it could be like number of total aliens. So, you know, maybe light has 6 aliens. Well, I don't know, Long War's probably got more than 6, to be honest. So I don't really want to leave the sniper on the roof anymore. I decided you did a good job up there killing the commander or hitting the commander, but come back down. I think maybe a light abduction mission in vanilla XCOM is probably like 6 aliens. In Long War, it's probably 10.
I'm on it, Commander.
Twice as much, give or take.
In hand.
Nice to know we can get the meld once in a while. Let's head on in. I mean, there's only really one more room of the building to go, so we might as well just keep this recording. Every now and then I have to record a full-length video without any cuts so that you guys know that I'm not totally cheating or anything.
Move into position.
The thought has crossed my mind, I'll admit it, but I think I've done a pretty good job of not reloading unless... Well, it's been a long time in any sense, but the only time I really reloaded was when I was worried that we were going to lose the campaign. Ever since we've sort of straightened it out, and I've been sort of in the you know, slightly stronger than the aliens, I feel like I haven't even really considered it. It's like, nah. If I lose a soldier right now, I don't care much, you know. I might not be happy if I lost an entire squad of Master Sergeants, but other than that, I mean, I could lose 1 or 2 without too much worry. My suspicion is that they're all in the back room and not in the alley, so I'm moving people sort of towards this door. I'm expecting we'll find them back here. Not... I mean, I can send someone in that way too, I suppose. Let's send Flanagan in this direction. If this pops something, I can pull him back. It does not. So the alleyway is pretty safe. Next turn, we'll start lighting people up, so next turn we can open the doors and have a look. Although I believe these are all glass doors, so you can see through them. So it's better to come on the left side, so you don't accidentally activate them early. Now, if it turns out the aliens are on the roof, then I'm just going to be annoyed. But so our sniper doesn't need to be up front, to be honest. Might as well put our assault up, though. And dog. Shoot there. Alpha can't quite make it to the correct door. Put you there for now. Maybe we can't get very many people where I want them this turn. Well, the medic's got the mobility, so you can go... Oh, that's a bad direction. I wanted you to go the other way. I didn't check. Ah, you did see. You weren't supposed to see. Alright, it's just a couple sectoids. It's not too bad. 1 commander. Still, that's exactly what I wanted to not happen. And he manages to... Mind control! Ah, bull. So, they mind controlled the infantry. That was our psionic infantry, Alpha Mage. That's not nice. Well, good. Cyberdisk and stuff. Well, that makes it more exciting. Alright, well, we get an exciting finish to this episode. So, is the cyberdisk inside or outside? I think it's inside. So, Flanagan... Well, there's a lot of Overwatches. Thing is, what I'm thinking of, my idea, so I can explain, is I wanted Daniel Yap to move to here, probably one-shot flank kill. He's still got close encounters, so he can run away. The problem is these 2 Overwatches, and then really the Cyberdisk Overwatch. So I was thinking, well, let's use our scout to draw a couple Overwatches. The problem is, probably the sectoids will break the 90%, and then he'll only have a 70% dodge on the Cyberdisk one again. I was also thinking we could get the meld, or even if I put Flanagan up here, for instance, he would have a good flanking shot on the commander. What else do we have? Sniper could take a shot at our own soldier. I mean, the sniper's got a decent shot at the commander. Our mech could certainly flush him. Or move in and flame. I mean, the mech has a lot more HP. Our medic. I kind of wanted to use Psi Inspiration to break the Fallen Comrades debuff. Well, let's go with the Scout. Good luck, Flanagan. So these ones I'm not too worried about. Yeah, they're not that dangerous. Maybe I could have broken those with somebody else from long range, but yeah, this is the scary one. Whew! You survived, Flanagan! Alright. And then, let's continue my strategy. Daniel Yap. Get in there, close and counter this guy up. Make sure you're using the correct weapon and not your pistol. 10 damage, 100% crit. That's not good. I was counting on that killing it. Well, you could shoot again, but then you're exposed to the cyber disc. Oh, also, by the way, it's
In hand, Commander.
I think Flanagan takes the well, wait. That's what the flush is for. Finishing him up for 3 damage. Oh, plus that would have triggered close combat, so that would have been a extra combo of success. Okay, good. So now, we're actually going to pull Hen back a little bit. I'm going to use someone else on the doorway. And you're going to use some Psi Inspiration to just, you know... whatever. Didn't want to target in the middle, so let's just target them. It did work, right? You've got the little bluffy, glowy things. Alright, Alpha is happier again. Good. Dog, you know, your primary job is killing the cyber disc, but we do need to clear out some of these peons. Let's just pull people out of the way. We're not going to leave anybody in this room, basically. There we go. And you've got double tap, so you could theoretically kill both of those sectoids. We could move our Rocketeer in. We can hit it with a rocket, maybe. You know, 25% scatter is pretty brutal, but we'll see. We've got lots of rockets, we might as well use some, right? Come on, bro. You probably haven't killed anything this episode. You killed 2 innocent drones and you missed the cyber disc. Why would you do that? We'll let the sniper try for 1 kill. That's a good kill. And that just leaves the 1. You know, I'm gonna ignore that sectoid and put Dog somewhere where he can hit the cyber disc next turn. Assuming he survives. And the cyber disc doesn't fly through the roof. Which they kind of do fairly often, to be honest. Alright, he did not fly through the roof yet. In fact, he did nothing. Okay, well that makes me feel like a genius. Let's try to shred him again if I can. There we go. This time it's gonna work, bro. This time you're gonna shred the cyber disc. You did. I was hoping you would do some damage or possibly kill the sectoid, but that's okay. Someone else can finish it up. So now, Dog can hit the cyber disc. Should be pretty easy. It absorbed quite a lot. Oh good, reactive sensors. That's great. I love reactive sensors. He didn't want that wall anyway. If you think that's gonna make me back off, you don't know who I am. Now you're dead. Maybe you kill your friend. Tried. And because, you know, generally assaults don't get a lot of kills. I mean, there's lightning reflexes. Okay, hold on. Flanagan, you draw out the reflexes. And then Yap can finish it.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
I'm pretty sure Yap would have been fine if I just moved him in, but I figured I would do it smart. Running gun. Right beside him. And kablam. And you got a promotion for it, see? Alright, 23 damage. That's pretty solid, right? I think that was a pretty good little abduction mission. Colonel Falding is returned to active duty.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far.
Thanks, Shen.
Especially considering the conditions down there.
That was the only promotion too there, yep. So I'm tempted to go with Killer Instinct. I haven't done, I think I've been giving Assault Ranger most of the time. But we're at the point, especially with pulse weapons, where basically if we're running gun up to point blank range, especially if you have aggression, you almost always have a 100% crit chance. And this will give you plus 50% crit damage. So if you have a guaranteed crit that can do 23 damage, why not make it 30? Now this doesn't work very well against mechanized units or anything with shock absorbent armor like berserkers and stuff. But I'm sure you could kill an ethereal pretty well like that, so there you go. That's my generous donation. Still pitiful Illyrium, but at least we got some meld. And 100 bucks. Alright.
We'll be watching.
Let's please finish this armor. I think I've said that like 3 times in a row where we only needed to let like a single day or 2 go by. Alright. A little bit of Illyrium. A little bit of Illyrium. Yes! So we've got lots of armor now. Now, Titan armor, as I've explained a couple times, isn't really my favorite. It's cool because it gives you so much HP. You know, it's the highest HP, but it really slows you down, right? I showed you this before. It's bad. It's just slow, I guess. I don't know. It's not bad. It's hard to say anything's bad, but I think I'm just gonna hold on to like 1 or 2 suits of Titan for basically assaults and scouts because they've got great mobility. Just stacking up as much HP as I can on them is how I'm gonna keep them alive. But any class that has low mobility, like gunners, engineers, snipers, they probably just gonna get Archangel armor. Is kind of my plan.
In the armory.
Is there actual promotions? Sandless still not ready, and I'm not worried about the lieutenants now. Let's so I created 4 more Titan armor. Let's upgrade to Archangel. All 4? That will give me 6 altogether. That's pretty good. I could build 1 more Titan armor or 2 more Titan armors for spares. Maybe 1 more Corsair. I mean, this is spending a lot of Illyrium. Once we've got the armor done, then I can start thinking about... oh, I spent all my money too. Let's make a bit more cash here. Once I've got my armor done, I'll look at plasma weapons. I just think, like, the difference between pulse and plasma is so little. Like, it's just barely better that a lot of the times worrying about the armor... I think the armor is going to make a bigger impact, basically. Especially like the air game with EMP cannons and stuff like that. So let's sell... Oh man, I don't even know. We don't need Carapace armor anymore. We can sell that. I don't even use it. I just use Aegis plus whatever new stuff we've got. Okay, bear with me for a second here. We're gonna sell like 100 corpses. No, I'll be back and I'll show you what I'm about to sell in a second. Alright, I decided what I'm going to sell, and I mean, I could probably sell more, but I mean, I knew I had tons of money in goods, so I'm selling a bunch of corpses,
We're going to need help
saving
shipping that
some
equipment
for requests, but
Some
you know.
people down there ASAP.
But really what we're making a lot of money on is alloys. I realized we had over 600 alloys, and I'm like, whatever, I don't need that much. I could also sell like $1,000 in weapon fragments, but it would take me forever, so I decided against that. I'm still holding on to the entertainment because, I don't know, maybe someone will request it. I told you guys it happens, and it has never happened. But, I mean, we could make... I mean, I could think we could go down to, like, 200 alloys with 0 risk. So we could sell another $1,500 without really dropping, without worrying at all. So now, we've got cash, we've got a little bit of Illyrium. I'm not going to start the next mech suit until this one is done. Then we'll have 2 Mech 3s, at which point I will consider starting another one. Maybe. Depends on how much Illyrium and Meld we have altogether. But I did say I wanted to build like 1 more Corsair, because I thought I had more than 1. We have 2 right now. Forget that number, that's garbage. Someone just has it equipped. So we've got 2 Corsairs, we'll have 6 Archangel, that's 8. Let's buy 2 Titans. That'll be more than enough. Yeah. Now we'll have, even if we do like a base assault mission with 12 soldiers, we'll bring, say, 2 mechs, 6 Archangel, 2 Corsair, 2 Titans. So everyone can have top tier. That's not even counting the Vortex armor for our psionics that we can build eventually. As soon as we shoot down an Overseer, basically. So I think armor is covered. We got 60 bucks. We'll get a little bit of Illyrium back. 60 E-bucks. What would I upgrade next? We're going to want to make sure we have enough secondary weapons for mechs, because once we get to mech 3, we get 3 slots. Only 1 item, and the item is just going to be the battle computer. But we could work on some particle cannons. I think, actually, the one thing I'm going to build right away is just a normal plasma rifle. I'm not even going to equip it to anybody yet. But my thinking here is we need that for the Foundry project to build enhanced plasma. And I want to get this started. I don't know how long it will take, because this lets us build the +1 damage from plasma stuff, which is probably a good idea. Is there anything else worth building? I think I've been through this a few times and decided I don't really care enough. I mean, I guess I have the stuff for it. Let's just... If it's really cheap, let's queue it up. And slightly useful. Like, that's way too much meld. I'm saving my meld. There's no way I'm spending that. I don't really use punching, like, ever. Improve salvage. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Well, I picked up 1 cheap thing. We could get... Yeah, sure. Upgrade the pistols. It's a little bit of Illyrium. We don't have a whole lot to spare, but that's okay.
Immediately. And as soon as we've
the only other things I was thinking about building were... Like, there was a couple... Oh, I should build another Dodge, actually. We're just going to spend all of our cyber discs on Dodge modules. There's a couple more items you can equip to your mechs that I haven't been building because I don't have the slots. And they're pretty good, don't get me wrong. Like, Illyrium Turbos gives your mech more mobility. It's pretty cool. But, you know, I'm going to go with the Tier 3 mechs. So let's let a little bit of time pass by. We'll end the episode before the next mission, but maybe we can get up to the mech 3 and I can show you that if we're lucky, if we're really lucky. Fluffy boots. Come on, you're supposed to be better than that. Try again. Learn how to do the distortion field. No one's going to have the regen bile field, I don't care. But the defense is worth it. Alright, 5 mechtoid cores, sure. Just take them. Get rid of them. Small scout. Shoot it down with our normal one. Try to keep the firestorms ready for potential overseers.
We're in pursuit.
We almost, like, it looked like we were going slower than that guy. It was hilarious.
Nearing strike range.
Now we should be okay for a scout. I almost hope we just get the cash reward, because I didn't want to do a little mission right now. Oh well. I guess we'll have to break the episode. Oh good, elites and berserkers, insectopods. This is the most scary, the scariest small shot down you can possibly get. Sectopods, elites, and berserkers. Gee whiz. I guess maybe if it said sectopod, ethereals, elites, and berserkers. The only good news is it's a small one, but... Alright, well, we didn't get very far. I only got 1 day before another mission, but at least I got the armor. Well, to be fair, we don't actually have any new armor. But we've got the Titan suits upgrading to Archangels, so it won't be too long and we'll have a good armor upgrade. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.